So for this time, I'm going to share with you on how I passed my basic CIVIC integration exam through self-study. So basic CIVIC integration examination abroad is a digital exam. You do not have to do any writing during the exam. You need to take the exam on a computer at the Dutch embassy in your country of residence. But there are also exemptions for this exam, depending on your status, age, and nationality. I will share a link to you guys to check it out on what are these exemptions. Why I need this exam? I need this exam because I am applying an MVV visa. MVV visa is the special visa needed to enter the Netherlands. If these conditions apply to you guys, you need to pass this exam known the Basic CIVIC Integration Examination abroad before you come to the Netherlands. For those who are going to stay for a long stay in the Netherlands, you have to apply this MVV visa because if it's only 90 days, 90 days or as long as it's not beyond 90 days, it's a tourist visa. I also did that before last 2019. So now, since we are married and we are planning to stay there for good, so I am married with a Dutch citizen. So I have to do this. I have to apply an MVV visa for applying a provisional residence permit there. So last September 30, 2020, I did my exam at the Dutch embassy here in Manila, Philippines. So I will share a link to you guys where you will do the appointment. So first, all you have to do is to pay the exam with a total amount of 150 euros. So remember, they will only accept a euro currency. You will check also guys their website for the guide on how you do this and how you pay it. So next is after you pay that one, the due, and that you will pay that one in the due. After you pay the exam, the due where you will pay that exam, so they will email you, they will send a confirmation to you, and they will also share a link to you where you will do the appointment. So after that one, if ever you receive that already, you wait until the embassy where your country is, the Dutch embassy will email you and they will give you an appointment. But if ever you will not receive any email at the Dutch embassy where your country is, you have to follow it, you have to call it, and you have to ask them why is it that they did not give you an schedule yet. Okay, so because based on my experience, that's what I did. So what you have to bring during the examination day? So all you have to bring is the passport, original and a copy, and also the picture ID, two picture ID, and it must be passed according to their standard. And also the candidate number, don't forget it, print it out so that you will show it to the Dutch embassy where your country is. So how I learned and how I study a basic Dutch language. So first, I have to learn the Dutch alphabet and the numbers. So I have a video here guys, please check it out. I upload a video on what my techniques on how to pronounce it accordingly. So after I learned the Dutch numbers and the Dutch alphabet, I followed the lesson in the website. It's called Naar Nederland site. So I have a video here guys, please check it out my channel. I upload a video on how I did it and how I learned it, how I did it. For those who are aiming to study through own self-study, so it's really helpful guys, this site. It's Naar Nederland site. I also show you where you will find it. So all you have to do is to register, then the lesson will already come out because that site is really came from the educational department of the Netherlands. So why is it that you need this lesson to learn? Because you really need that one in order for you to pass in the lees for the height and the spreek for the height. Because in the lees for the height guys, it's the exam there is pronunciation, of course, the pronunciation, and also you have to listen the pronunciation. And in the spray for the height, also you have to understand and you have to answer them. You have to answer the question. So it's really helpful, guys. So that's why you have to learn it. Not only you memorize the question and the answer, because even though you are you done with that, even though you memorize with that, you will have a problem on a lace for the height, because on the lace for the height there is no sample, but they will just give you an actual word, words and the short story. So after I learned the lesson, after I study on it, so meaning I already have a little bit knowledge about Dutch language. So that's the time that I did the practice exam. So the practice exam, I also upload a video here, guys, in my channel on how I did the practice exam. So there are 3 types of exam. So first is the KNS, another is the lace for the height, and the third is the spray for the height. First, the KNS, which is the knowledge of the Dutch society. So I have also here, guys, a video showing the question and the answer. So study it, familiarize it, and 100% you will pass the exam. That's what I did. So in the KNS, it's really easy. Because the question and the answer are provided, all you have to do is to familiarize it and study on it. Okay, they provided that's the called photo book on the site that I provide. So the next types of exam is the lace for the height. There are 3 parts of this exam. First, you see a word and you have to look for the right pronunciation of that word. Next is you heard a voice and you have to look for the right words of that voice you heard. There is a story, a short story. It's a situational, and every short story has 2 questions. So based on my experience, I have a mistake for this one, because I feel that it's easy because it's only you just hear a voice, you just say a pronunciation, because I already learned it. But I have a mistake here, guys. So here I only have a 9 score, because I underestimate this one. I thought it's really easy. It's a big mistake in the third part, because it's a situational, right? It's a story. So there are words there that I can't really understand, because there are new words there, guys. All you have to do is to understand the story, because even you passed with the KNS and the spray for the height, but you cannot pass in the lace for the height, still you cannot pass and you cannot apply the MVV visa. All you have to do is to rate it again. But if ever you are passed with the KNS and also in the spray for the height and the lace for the height you are failed, all you have to do is to rate ticket. So only the lace for the height that you rate it. Okay. The third part of the exam is the spray for the height. There are 2 parts of this exam. First, you see a video. They will give you a question and you have to answer that question through voice recording. Second, they give you a sentence and you have to complete that sentence. So you have to provide a word to complete that sentence according to the situation that they give you. Based on my experience, the spray for the heights is a bit hard, especially on the sentence. But because I practiced what 400 in the second part of this exam, the complete the sentences. I practiced 400 sentence, I think, and then yeah, that's why it makes me easy, and I got a perfect score for this one. So for the question of this, guys, practice answer and question, I also have a video here in my channel. Please check it out, and you can see If you are prepared, it's really easy, guys. You will never feel nervous, okay? Because you know yourself that you learned a lot. For me, it's easy, really. I spend not even my whole time in that exam because it's easy. Even the people there and the person who assist me in the embassy, they asked me, oh, you reviewed already because it's really fast. Did I said, yeah, it's okay, it's fine, because it's for me it's easy. Yeah, it's easy because all you have to do is to pronounce it good, say it good, so that they will hear you, because it's only voice recording, so only the computer will receive your voice. So you have to do is to study and practice the question and answer that I provide. I upload a video here where you can find how I answer the question. And that's all, guys. If you think that this video is helpful on you, please like and subscribe my channel. And also, if you have a question, please just comment, and I'm willing to help you guys, because on my experience, it's really hard that you need that help but nobody can help you. So just ask me, I will give you, and I will answer. I will help you on how to do it also, just like what I did. Thank you.